Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I'm going to be working on, it's like a little wooden panel canvas. I've just given it a little coat of gesso. It's really lovely. I've not worked on one of these before. It is 8 inches by 10 inches, which is 20 centimeters by 25 centimeters, and it's really lovely. So it's just like a panel. You've probably seen them before, but I've not worked on one before, so this will be fun. I've just put a little bit of gesso on there. Now I've got this beautiful little fairy, and she's on rice paper, so I don't know where this came from, but I found it in my stash and I thought it would be lovely. I've got a little bit of this paper to go on there as well, and I've got some, of course, I'm just going to do a background with some bits of paper. Now I've got these from watercolors. I thought that might go quite nicely with it, so let's pop that. Let's just do a little background first. Let's hope this doesn't sort of go blurry. I've got some matte medium in here, so I'm just going to add a little bit of paper down here to get started. Let's just, oh, that comes down. Let's just add a little bit. I'm not going to bother about the sides yet. I'm just going to do sort of like the top bit. I've got this with holes in, which is nice, isn't it? So that might be quite nice to add a little bit of texture to it today. Piece of card. Let's stick that on. Let's see if that will stick down okay. So again, I'm just doing the little background that I'd like to do, just to add a little bit of something to the back, so I'm not working just purely on a blank canvas. So just a little bit of tissue paper that I've used on something else, I believe. I've just stamped onto. Stick that on there. What's that? That's a little bit of something we can put there. Another bit of holy paper. Oh, it's got little hearts in this one has. Where should we put that? Should we put this up here? So this little fairy, I think I will have, I'll just have it up the top like that. I think I quite like it, things at the top. So let's just pop a few more bits down here. Then I will go over this with a little bit of gesso, just to sort of dull it down just a little bit, so that I can add some colour. I don't want to add too much colour on this one. I just want to sort of go quite pale if I can. Probably not, but I will give it a go. What do you think? Do we have any more? Oh, look, there's another little holy bit. Should we tear that down? I do like those bits. A little bit of texture. Let's stick that there, shall we? Okay, lovely. Okay, let us just pop a little bit of gesso over the top of that before I dry it. Just dry it a little bit. just adds the gesso, so when I add the colour, you will be able to see the colour a little bit better. All that lovely texture, it's a bit rumpled up, but that's okay. Lovely. Okay, let me quickly just dry that in a minute. Okay, it's still a little bit wet, but I think that will be okay. So this, to me, looks like it's almost like a beach. I don't know. So I might just sort of do a little bit of blue and a little bit of purple in there. So I'm going to take one of these. I've got this, which is muted grey, which is it's a bit pink, but I might add purple, I mean. But let's just add a little bit of white. Let's just mix them up and see what we come up with, and then I'm going to add a little bit of blue in there. Oops, I didn't suck anything up. There we go. Okay, let's just mix that up. It's a lovely blue, lovely purple. Add in a tiny bit of blue. A little bit of water in there. Oops, my water's not working. Okay, let me just go and get some water. 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. Bit of water in there. Look at that, it's a beautiful blue, isn't it? Now I'm going to just, shall we have it, I want to do just a little bit. I'm just going to tip a little bit up there. I like that blue, that's lovely. Now I want to do a little bit darker, I think, so I'm going to add another little bit of blue into there. Not that one, this one. This is a darker blue. This is muted turquoise. So I might just pop little blobs down there. Oops. Okay, I'm going to quickly dry that. Okay, bit of gesso. I just want to sort of like get a layering of colour on here. So you can sort of see the colour underneath. Turn it round because it's easier for me. Go. Gosh, I'm messy today. Let's pop a little bit of this blue on here. Gorgeous, gorgeous colour. Let's mix up some of this. Just experimenting with all these lovely colours. Let's have a look. Mix this up a little bit. Put a little bit more in there, I think. Go lovely now. got a little dropper here, so let's just drop little bits down. Okay, I'm going to dry that again. Loving that. Right, this little lady's going to go on there. Look at that. That looks really lovely, doesn't it? So back in with this gesso, just a little bit. Just see where these little holes are in there. Not holes, they're little punches, hole punches. So this, but I want quite pale still, which is lovely. Oops. Okay, lovely. Right, let's dry that again. Perfect. Right, has that dry? I might just leave that for a little bit longer, just to sort of like air dry a little bit. Okay, so that's pretty dry now. I am actually going to go in there with some raw umber. Now I need a little sort of paintbrush, I think. Let's have a look. Let's go with this one. I'm just going to pop this down. A little bit of water on here. This almost makes it look sort of very vintage, doesn't it? Adding this over the top. Gosh, I'm loving all these layers in there. I know it looks like I'm going over the top constantly, but it really does make a difference, I think. Actually, what I need is something to go a long ways, don't I? Shall I do some of this? Just to go across. Because we've got the lines going across here, I just thought it would be quite nice just to have these going across. Don't want these flat ends really. Oops. Okay, let's just add a little bit of glue. Okay, I'm loving that. Now I am going to go in with my little colours here. Now I do love this one. So let's just, whoopsie daisy. Let's just use this one. Good. Okay, we could do with a little bit of purple because she's got purple in her dress. So we could do with just a hint of purple in here, couldn't we? See if we pop her there. Lovely. Where did that one go? Where it is. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're good, we're good. Let's come down a little bit. Probably I should wipe this on with some matte medium, not water, because then it will set it, because the water won't set the watercolour, but the matte medium will. I do love this colour. Gorgeous. Have I got a pink? I need like a little pinky colour, I think. I don't think there's one in here. What about my pencils? Do you think, oh, here's a little pinky one. Do you think that will work? Well, so much for this one not being colourful. You never know where they take you, do you, on these? Which I'm loving. Okay, I am now going to go in with a tiny bit more gesso, not too much, but just to pick up some of those lumps and bumps on here. Textures. I love that. I think that looks really, really nice. Right, I'm going to stick her on, I think, and then we will work around her. Let's just pop her on there. That's lovely. Okay. Where's my little crayon gone? I muddled him up. What did I do with him? Here we go. reminds me of like a little angel girl actually. I know she's got sort of like butterfly wings on, but I do like that. Lovely. I do like this. Now, shall we pop a little bit of... I'm not going to go for the white dots. I'm going for this one, which is the cream, I think. Which one was this? Beige. Because I think she could probably do with... Yes, just going this way. I think I might go in with some white. It might look nice and bright in there, just in between. Oh, I like this. This is so pretty. I think these little dots will sort of like die down a little bit. They won't be so sort of bright. So they will sort of like blend in a little bit more, but I am loving that. Doesn't that look pretty? Now I'm going to go around. I think the outside needs, maybe I should just ink it. Shall we see what it looks like? Just with a little bit of ink around the edge. What do you think? So there we go, guys. I'm going to leave it there because I think that looks really, really pretty. A fun one today. Lots of paint and paper and all sorts of bits on there, but I'm loving it. So there we are. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. Please stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.